Hey guys, I'd like to introduce you all to a new tool we just picked up, a Royersford Excelsior 21-inch drill press. It's a Morse taper 4 flat belt machine from around the 1940s. These are commonly known as Camelback drill presses due to their shape. We got this about 2 weeks ago from Gov Deals over in the Atlanta area. It took about a 5-hour drive each way to get it, but I think it's worth it. It's probably the best condition Camelback I've ever seen. I tried to get you all a video of both loading it and unloading it, but I didn't bother to change out the sticky pad on my GoPro, and I paid for it, as you'll see in just a second. Basically, we just used the various adjustments on the engine hoist to walk it onto the truck, and it went pretty easy. Then I plumb forgot to record the unloading, so sorry about that. But let's get into tearing it down and see how that goes. Alright, so here's the Excelsior in all of its glory. Half taken apart, I went ahead and started on it someday where I didn't have my camera. Take a little look at the headstock gear train. Everything's in pretty good shape. Just needs a little bit of a little more disassembly and cleaning. These threads are particularly nasty, but probably still push it. Might end up taking the column off. We'll have to see. I don't know. So I'm gonna set the camera up and we'll do a little bit of disassembly. Alright, so let's get some of these guards removed. I'm going to start with this one for this gear guard. It's already loose, so. What's amazing about this machine is that everything's loose. Like, nothing's rusted or stuck. Most of it's just been loose. Alright. Gears look good. Look strong. Just like almost 3 teeth in contact at any one time, so that's good. A lot of torque being transmitted there. Okay, and then that allows it to, ooh, need to do some welding on that. Yeah, that needs to be tacked back on. You can see right here where the weld cracked or the piece broke or something. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to take this guy off before I can get that guard fully off. Okay, now what's housed in here is actually the back gear. And the back gear goes right here. It's actually free, which is quite frankly amazing. So, power comes in on this pulley, and then this pulley is disengaged from the main shaft. Currently it's in direct drive. You can see that. You pull this pin here, blocking your view. Pull this pin right here out, and then that disengages this pulley from the main shaft, at which point you have a cam and an eccentric shaft here with a broken off handle that you'd rotate up to engage the back gear. Built onto this pulley is a gear, so it goes from that gear to this gear to a little gear here, and then back into this main gear, and gives you a large speed reduction. Ooh, those are tight. Give me a bopping hammer. So it spins on here, and then you can see this is eccentric. So to engage it, you rotate this whole unit up. But, that'll have to be worked on. All right. Next up, I'm gonna try and get this whole unit. Oh, that's stiff. It goes though. a lot better once you get it broken loose. Looks like all the stuff has oil ports. It's just jammed full of gunk. Ugh. Jesus. Just hadn't been oiled in like 10 years. Alright, that actually goes to an Allen bolt, so not an oil port. But where we got it from, the guy said it hadn't been used in over like 15 years, so it's getting pretty crusty. All there is to removing that guy. Spider on it. My goal here is to take apart the sub-assemblies. Ooh. Where does that go? Huh. Okay, there's a spring in the bottom of this. It then goes up against that guy. I don't know why. Huh. Maybe I should get that spring out of there before it falls up. So Babbitt's not supposed to be very tight, because I know they got wooden shims in there. I don't know, but all the Babbitts have been just as loose as can be on this machine. I don't know if that's how they're supposed to be. Probably factory torque, I don't know. So, if anyone has any input on that, I'd be interested in hearing it. Being real careful with the original shims. Even if I replace them, I don't really want to lose them. You're gonna put this in a baggie. Oh, came off easy. That's interesting. Every single, I've pulled off 4 of these bearing caps now. Every time they leave one of the shims on the cap and one of the shims on the machine. And of course, the edges of the shims are always kind of broken. Every single one has been so far. If it's heavier, I'm weak. There we are. Alrighty. That's all that done for now, because my camera is dying. Alright, next goal is to get this whole handle assembly that turns the quill off. And I'm not sure that this gear wants to come out. It looks like it's pressed on. So as per my dad's suggestion, I'm gonna take this handle off first and then try and pull the whole shaft assembly out that way. That's pretty tight. No, it's not. Okay, that came right off. Interesting. See if we can't bop it off. That's getting it. Okay. Okay. Can't tell if the gear's made on or pressed on or what. I'll have to take this to the safety clean and clean it up before I can get much out of that. Okay, so the next step is I need to get this has a really heavy sash weight in it. It's a counterbalance spindle instead of a sprung one like you normally see. But I need to get this chain off of here so I can take the spindle off the bottom, which is what I'm planning on doing. And this chain, the sash blade, is held in with a little roll pin right there. I'm just going to try and knock that guy out. My punch is too big, of course. Came out easy. Just a straight pin, not a roll pin. Okay, now we have this guy, the all-important, easy to break piece, out of harm's way. Your rags already. A lot of dirt. Okay, so I was busy refocusing my camera, and while I was doing that, the quill was busy removing itself. So this thing's coming apart so easy, it'll do it for you. So I guess I need to swing this table out of the way. Or just swing it off to the side if you would. Yeah, okay. There you go.
Oh, there's your little jewel that nobody has one of.
That's the one that's always broken. Let's see what's holding this gear in. Nothing. Ooh. That Babbitt. Tapered? If you just put it in there, it's loose as a goose, but more. You get it all the way down, it's tight. So as it turns out, that gear is it's tapered, so it's a tight fit, and I guess it just drops as it wears. The bore looks fine. Okay. Take the whole frame off.
The engine hoist on it. Turn.
There you go. Not actually that heavy. Well, that was loose. Uh-huh. Perhaps that's why it didn't come off.
Yeah.
The big nut on the bottom. Well, there's all the parts fully broken down pretty much into the major sub-assemblies. We got the thing, got the elevation screw there. And in all these bins, there's the there's a lot of the big parts, kind of the guards and whatnot. There's some of the quill assembly and everything. Drive gear. There's one of the big pulleys off the motor. There's all my bolts labeled. There's the rear babbitt frame. By the way, the babbitts look excellent. Motor. It's all got to be taken apart, cleaned, painted, and put back together, and it'll be good to go.